fury upon the airwaves. Ghost, the capitalist warrior, digs his grave with a voice that could make demons quiver. He's the prognosticator, truth giver, blasting through the speakers with deadly precision. His words cut deep, causing global division. The CIA levels of assessment, he's got them all, unmasking the lies, watching empires fall. Ruthless and relentless, he takes a stand, bringing the hammer down on the corruption of the land. No politician, nobody is safe from his wrath. He's the business badass, here on the warpath. Ghost, predicting the future. Ghost, sparking synapses. Ghost, the badass of business. Yeah, now get ready. True Catholic Radio starts right now. Now. Fucking bucks.
What's going on, folks? And thank you for tuning in with me to a special Baller Friday edition of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And I want to thank you very much for tuning in with me, folks. Once again, this is episode number 698. Episode number 698 for all the folks that are keeping track of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And it's a very special early edition. And I want to say cheers to Twinkle Tard over there at the Rumble Rant with a $5 Rumble Rant. Cheers to you. The reason that this is a special Baller Friday True Capitalist Radio 698 is because we are about to witness RoaringKitty, the leader behind the so-called Wall Street Bets crew that has pumped and dumped dying companies, the likes of which are GameStop, AMC, Bed Bath & Beyond, just to name a couple. Now, I want to let everybody know that what we're about to see here is going to be either him, RoaringKitty, who's about to go and live stream here shortly. He's either going to sell his position and say thanks for the money and then leave, or who knows what he's going to do. But as I've stated, my biggest criticism about RoaringKitty and Wall Street Bets is that all this irrational, euphoric type buying, which has no kind of institutional, any kind of foundation of financial insight. This is pure, I'm buying GameStop because I used to buy games when I was a kid. There's no fundamentals backing up all this pump. This is pure trash, and everybody who's partaking in GameStop, you all deserve to lose your money. You all deserve to lose your money. I'm sorry. Now, he should be streaming here shortly, but I do want to let everybody take a look at what's going on right now with GameStop and its stock price. Okay, so let's go ahead and let me move over from here to here, and let's put the PC shot on before RoaringKitty gets on. Take a look at GameStop right now. It is down 20%. I was down like 30% about an hour ago. And then, of course, you got all these damn meme tards that are all buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip. Now, folks, the reason that I'm saying that everybody that's involved in this stock deserves to lose their money, because prior to the ringing of the bell this morning, in the pre-market, we saw GameStop as high as $60+, all right, in the pre-market. Now, why did it start crashing? Why is it now at about $36, $37? Well, folks, let me tell you something. The reason that I was really critical, I mean, there's a bunch of reasons why I was critical about this Wall Street Bets nonsense and RoaringKitty. But one of the reasons I was so critical about it, folks, is because aside from this being an outright pump and the innocent idiots that they were mesmerized on Reddit, you know, these normies that are like, hey, you mean to tell me if I invest in these dying companies, I'm sticking it to the man? I'm sticking it to Wall Street with the short squeeze? That's how they initially sold it to these morons over there at Reddit, Wall Street Bets. But let me tell you what the byproduct of this. The byproduct of this is that these people, whether knowingly or unknowingly, have rewarded incompetent executives at these dying companies. All right. Now, first and foremost, GameStop released its earnings, even though it was supposed to do that next Tuesday. They released it, and as a result, take a look at this. GameStop shares dropped as high as 28% after retailer posts 29% sales decline, reveals, quote, stock sale plan. Now, let's take a look at the numbers here, okay? The company on Friday posted a net sales of $881.8 million for the period, down 29% from the previous year, which was $1.2 billion. So right off the bat, that should tell you that they're losing sales in this so-called dying market. And at the same time, their losses for the quarter were at $32.3 million for the quarter. And supposedly that would beat the street's expectations of $50 million regardless, okay? Bad earnings. Now, aside from the bad earnings by GameStop, and this was, of course, right before RoaringKitty, who's about to talk here, you have GameStop who decided to go ahead and exercise a dilution of the shares, meaning that they're going to sell 75 million shares of common stock right now at these prices in order to raise money. Now, if we take a look at the 75 million shares that GameStop plans to sell, that should generate anywhere between 1.5 to 2 billion in revenue, or in value, I should say. And as I was stating, all this stupid meme stock, all this shit that RoaringKitty and Wall Street Bets have done is rewarded dumbass executives that have no business being rewarded. All these people on GameStop and AMC, these executives, and I'm going to tell you this right now, they're going to parachute balloon their asses out of there with generous bonuses and generous retirements on your dime. Anybody who bought into these shares, you are rewarding executives that should be fired, and if you want my opinion, under investigation, because they didn't run these companies worth of trash. All right, and the big one, noob, I'm not acknowledging that, all right? I know. Thank you for the Rumble rant. But once again, 75 million shares added on top of a bad earnings. Now, I'm very interested to see how the hell RoaringKitty is going to pump this. All right? We are still waiting. Put the PC shot on. We are waiting for RoaringKitty. He is now, I think, 4 minutes late to his own live stream. But when he gets on, we're going to listen to him. We're going to see what he plans on doing, whether or not he's going to be like, thanks for the money, liquidate his position, and potentially cause a massive situation in the market where massive people lose money. Is he going to say, I'm holding, keep buying, because I think that's what these tards are hoping that he says. Look at all these people that are in the chat room over here. And that's what we're waiting for. Either way, I think anybody that participates in this pump and dump is going to lose their money. There's nobody that stands to gain except the people that were at the initial portions of this pump and dump, the likes of RoaringKitty and his mods on Wall Street Bet subreddit. These guys purchased GameStop at $1 and change, $2, when it was on its way out as a company. And then they decided to seize this opportunity during COVID. They saw a lot of people were bored. A lot of people had savings. A lot of people had expendable time. So they mesmerized these idiots into believing that they were doing something valiant when they were buying GameStop and AMC. They sold it under the guise that if you bought AMC and GameStop, that you were sticking it to Wall Street with the so-called short squeeze. Meanwhile, while they were selling that to these so-called dumb idiot normies on Reddit, they were lining their pockets with cheap goddamn GameStop and AMC stocks and pumping that son of a bitch all the way to the prices that you see today. And this is why I'm saying, if these Wall Street Bets and RoaringKitty do not go to prison, I think this sets a horrible precedent for the market, because then that means any social media influencer that has millions of people under their influence can simply say, let's buy this stock because of this, this, and this. And there's no fundamentals behind GameStop. GameStop is a dying company, all right? I mean, we're in a day and age now where people are downloading their video games after purchase. All right, the only way that GameStop survives if they completely do a 180 on their business model, which at this point in time, none of the executives have put out any kind of plan to put the company in that trajectory. So as you can see from today's earnings, it doesn't look too good when it comes to the sales, and also it doesn't look too good when it comes to its net income, because it's still negative 32 plus million for the quarter. So once again, folks, I am simply stating that everybody participating in this, if you lose your money, you don't expect any empathy from me or anybody who understands the fundamentals of the markets. I think this, combined with what's going on with the stock split of Nvidia, could potentially start the catalyst for consecutive negative days for an indefinite amount of time, in my opinion. And I also want to remind everybody that this is a market with very limited liquidity. All right, that's why these glitches at the beginning of the goddamn week, when you saw Berkshire Hathaway lose its damn 99% of its value and that sort of thing, that happened because, folks, people were liquidating positions in order to allocate those funds, because there's not much liquid in this market, into GameStop and AMC. And when you sell at market, especially a stock like Berkshire Hathaway, you know that there's not that many people in the limit sell order side, because Berkshire Hathaway is a good damn company. Someone decided that they were going to sell Berkshire Hathaway at market, and because there was no limit order or stop loss sales on the order book sell side, that's why you saw this so-called glitch there, and all the other stocks that had these so-called 90% decrease flash dips, quote glitches in the market. And this was all spawned because of the Wall Street Bets RoaringKitty meme stock nonsense. So this is why I try to tell everybody this could jeopardize everybody's investments. And it's not just the hedge funds that these Wall Street Bets idiots like to claim that they're hurting. The hedgies is what they call them. That it's not just them that they're hurting. They're hurting people's 401ks. They're hurting people's retirements. Everybody's 401k and retirement is tied to this market. So when they're lining their pockets up with these pump and dumps of not only innocent people's money that are actually buying the stock, because you've got folks that are liquidating positions, long positions, in order to take that revenue, in order to try to get some of the dumb money off of GameStop and AMC, that hurts everybody else. So this is why we are waiting to see what the hell this RoaringKitty is going to say. I would not be surprised if we don't see him, because in my opinion, if the feds don't knock on his door and arrest him, I think this sets a horrible precedent for the market, and it's going to fuck up confidence, and I think it's horrible. I think that this could be the catalyst of what kicks off the whole contraction in this market. And Feminist Socialist said on the Rumble Rant, do you think GameStop can rebrand and change its business model? Well, I hope so. They should have done that in 21 when these dumbasses pumped it up back then. What has GameStop executives done from 21 when RoaringKitty and Wall Street Bets pumped this damn thing up to now? What have they done? They haven't done anything. On the contrary, aside from the 75 million shares they announced that they're going to sell today at the current levels, lest we forget last month, they did the same thing. They actually sold insider shares for almost $1 billion. Lest we forget that. Take a look at this. GameStop shares soar on completion of a $933 million stock sale after meme frenzy. Now, do you think that these executives are actually going to take all this money and try to reestablish a new business model? I don't think so. They're going to go and put most of this money in their pockets as the damn company is being destroyed. I think Mitt Romney, when he worked for Bain Capital, called it creative destruction. Creative destruction is what they called it. Anyway, we got the big one, Noob. Did they stick it to Wall Street? Melvin closed because, I don't know what the hell you're trying to say. Learn how to spoken. Real Female, why so early in the morning? I guess I'll listen to the Go Show on the morning drive. Cheers, baby, cheers. I'm going to try to do a Go Show tonight, all right? But thank you very much. The reason we're having it early is because we're waiting for RoaringKitty and his live stream, his first live stream in 3 years, and see what type of an effect it has on the market. And that's why we have here. All right? That's why we're doing it. But once again, all of you people that have invested in these dumb meme stocks, all you have done is created money so that these executives can parachute balloon themselves out of this company. And it's your dumb money. I mean, here it is. This was last week, May 28th, or 2 weeks ago, $933 million stock sale on you idiots buying this shit. All right? And that doesn't include, once again, today, after their horrific earnings announcement, they announced that they're going to sell another 75 million shares on top of the, 260 plus million public float of this company. So I'm telling y'all right now, any of you people that are sitting here suggesting that you're going to make any kind of a profit on this thing, you people are sadly mistaken, especially when you're buying on the high end of these prices. So once again, we are still waiting for RoaringKitty here, and I don't think maybe he might not even show up, if you want my opinion. I don't think he might not even show up. Let's go ahead and take a look at GameStop while we're waiting. Put the PC shot on. We've got GameStop down 21.86% right now. I think it's halted. I think they've already halted this stock about 4 or 5, actually 6 or 7 times. Right now it's at $37.93. Why is it at this price? I have no idea. And Real Female said, what a good stock to start trading with low risk. If I lose money, I won't be sad. You got to figure that out for yourself, Real Female. All right? I mean, that's the whole point of investing. You have to recognize how I'm going to use my money for investing and whether or not it's worth the risk. All right? It's worth the risk. And Monkey's Uncle, you're late to the party. They already released their earnings, all right? They released it early, and now they're selling 75 million of shares already on top of the public float, all right? So wake up, sweetheart. Jesus Christ. Capitalist Squirrel, how to capitalize and make a killer profit. Put a lien on Ghost's trailer, quote, modular home. So, we're already trolling this early in the morning. And let me tell you, if you're going to continue trolling me, you could kiss a ghost show goodbye. I can tell you that right damn now. All right? Let's take a look at Nvidia here. Okay, because Nvidia, in my opinion, was going to contract, but like everybody else, that is obsessed in this weird euphoric market that we now live in, we have them now buying the dip here. Put the PC shot on. We had this damn thing down as low as 2% today. You've got people now buying the dip on this. Why? I have no idea. Right before the 10-for-1 stock split. And I believe that this negativity that's happening right now in Nvidia is just the beginning. And I'll be honest, if you have not taken profits at this point in time, I have no idea what you're waiting for. I think the longer that you wait in this stock, I think the bigger risk that you take putting your money at risk, in my opinion. I get it. People are obsessed. We're in a unrealistic, over-speculation type of an environment, but this can only last for so long. This over-speculative environment, it can only last for so long. Meme stocks, buying dumb companies that are dying, that can only last for so long. And the reason I say that is because it doesn't look good when it comes to the economy. And I've been saying this for some time, but to take a look at the numbers today, U.S. job growth numbers jumped by 272K in May, while unemployment unexpectedly rises.
I'd buy that
all right?
for $1.
And wait a minute, Crapless Squirrel, capitalist idea number 69, host bet on any site, betting on whether Ghost does a ghost show or not, unusually easy because I guess I don't. All right, whatever. But anyway, look, this number, all right, which exceeded expectations, the 270K jobs in the month of May, that's a very deceptive number. Because if you really dissect this number that is supposed to be positive for the economy, it's really not that positive. All right, take a look and analyze the 272,000 jobs. And you take a look right here, put the PC shot on, you take a look. However, if you dig deeper into the data, you can see that full-time employment actually fell by 625,000 jobs. Meanwhile, part-time jobs rose to 286,000, along with unemployment, the rate to go into 4%. So even though you've got, decent employment numbers coming out, unfortunately, most of the employment that's being gained is part-time employment, which looks eerily similar to what went on right before the '09 meltdown crash. So once again, I mean, not showing good signs of a decent economy, if you want my opinion. And moreover, folks, I think that considering what the Fed has been putting out as it relates to information, I think that we may or may not be on a trajectory for a rate cut by the end of the year, which is something that I prognosticated when this whole monetary tightening policy happened in March of 2022. And the reason I'm saying this, if you take a look at the PC, this, which I used to think it was the CPI, but now the Fed is claiming that the personal consumption expenditure price index is actually its preferred measure of inflation. I mean, that's news to me. But if you take a look at the PCE, it is at 2.7%. Now, I've always alluded to the fact that the Fed is going to have to compromise on its objective of getting inflation down to 2%, and it'll probably have to compromise at around 2.5%. And I think that's where we're headed at this point in time. And as I stated, if you do see the Fed finally go and lower rates, that's when we're all going to feel the contraction of the economy. That's when we're all going to feel it because, folks, by the time the Fed lowers rates, that means they've gone too far in trying to pull back prices and slow down the economy. By them lowering rates, they're trying to re-liquefy the market with liquidity because they've gone too far with the monetary tightening. So keep an eye on for that. I know there's a lot of folks in the market, they feel funny in the pants whenever the Fed suggests or alludes that there might be a rate cut. That's not going to be good news for the market. It may be good news for the initial reaction, but after that initial reaction, it's going to drop like a goddamn French prize fighter, all right? So anyway, we are still waiting for RoaringKitty here. I mean, this guy is supposed to be here at 11. I don't know what's keeping him. I'm sure he's a little afraid because he has to make a decision on whether or not he's going to liquidate these positions and potentially cause major ruckus for not only the market, but for his broker, E-Trade, because according to at least many people that are monitoring his positions, he's close to 500 million, anywhere from 3 to 500 million when it comes to his worth in these positions in GameStop and AMC, excuse me. And that's all your money. You know, remember that, yeah, we're going to stick it to the man. Yeah, buy these dying companies and you'll have these assholes in Wall Street have a short squeeze and we'll stick it to them. Meanwhile, this son of a bitch has made close to $500 million. And this is why I'm telling you, these guys need to go to jail. And if they don't go to jail, then, the market is in jeopardy. Everybody's investments are in complete fucking jeopardy, if you want my opinion. And when RoaringKitty is watching True Capitalist Radio, that's why he wants to thank everybody for the advance for the GameStop stocks. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking he's going to do. That's why I'm kind of curious to see what he's going to say. We're still waiting for RoaringKitty here to go and show up to his own live streaming event because I personally believe, look at High Council, prognosticate you slamming the ham, type 333. Listen, if you trolls are going to troll me this morning on True Capitalist Radio, you could pretty much kiss the Ghost Show goodbye. This is your last warning, all right, you piece of crap? This is serious business here. And as a matter of fact, we discussed all this last night at the True Capitalist Radio membership chat room. We had about 30 people in there. Very good discussions every time I go in there. If you'd like to join the True Capitalist Radio chat room, please, first of all, be a serious person. Because if you're a troll, we're going to kick your ass out of there. If you're somebody that's just going to jerk us around, we're going to put you in the woodshed or kick you the hell out of there. Every damn discussion that we have in there in voice chat is purely serious about finance, about domestic politics, foreign policy. Put the PC shot on. Go to buymeacoffee.com/GhostPolitics. All right? And join the True Capitalist Radio membership, which will not only help keep this damn show troll-free, but it'll also keep it text-to-speech free as well. So cheers to everybody who is already a member. They're the ones that are chatting in the chat box at the lower left-hand corner. Let me go ahead and just acknowledge one more time some of the people that donated. We got Capitalist Squirrel, how to capitalize to make a killer profit, put a lead on Ghost's trailer, a.k.a. modular home, real funny. Capitalist idea number 69, host a bet at any bet site under whether or not Ghost does a ghost show or not. Usually it's an easy bet no-show. All right. Then we've got Capitalist Squirrel again. Roaring Kitty is watching True Capitalist Radio. That's why. He thanks you for the advice, GameStop. I would never advise anybody or suggest to anybody do any pump and dump like this ever. This is ridiculous. And how to avoid the feds. Well, he's got to figure that out for himself. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Roaring Kitty is, going to live stream from a fucking island somewhere that has no extradition. That's what I would do. High Council prognosticate slamming the ham. Also, type 333. Yeah, we get it, all right? And I think we got one more donation from Capitalist Squirrel once again. Put the PC shot on. Place your bets on a no-show. This is an easy win for lots of cash. Currently, someone placed a $5,000 bet for a show. Well, thanks a lot. I appreciate that. Anyway, once again, we are trying to wait for the Roaring Kitty live stream. It was supposed to happen about 23 minutes ago. He is AWOL when it comes to this live stream. And I'm pretty sure he's trying to figure out what the hell he's supposed to do, what he's supposed to say, that sort of thing. So we shall see, right? We shall see. Now, since we've got some time, let me go ahead and talk a little bit more about economic stuff. I find it rather funny, intertwining economics with foreign relations. I keep hearing people talk about the Brics. Oh, there's more membership into the Brics. This is this international organization that's supposed to oppose the West. And I saw this morning. Put the PC shot on. I saw Vladimir Putin come out today and announce that the Brics is developing its own independent payment system. All right? That is going to challenge the West and that sort of thing. And I find it rather funny because here you've got Pootie Poo thinking that he's going to have some kind of economic opposition towards the Western market. Meanwhile, all the damn countries that belong to the Brics, take a look at this. All the countries, take a look at this. Brics, 73 central banks buy U.S. dollars to ditch the yuan. And look at this, Roaring Kitty, by the way. Ghost is a psyop, right? Yeah, all right. Yeah, real funny. All right, you guys are trolling. Stop the trolling, please, all right? But once again, how in the hell is Russia going to sit here and claim that they're going to have some kind of Brics alternative system when most of their central banks buy U.S. dollars in order to conduct business? I mean, the U.S. dollar is being used in almost 50% of global transactions. So I just wanted to put a little bit of a footnote on all these people that are out here that are Russia simps, like the MAGA people, that are, out here simping for Russia. I mean, give me a break. America is where it's at. All right. The problem is that people have had it so good for so long in America, they're spoiled goddamn brats. They think that they're above certain pay grades. They think that they're above certain occupations. And unfortunately, we're dealing with the byproduct of that. And believe it or not, that's why you have now, in today's America, more people that are working in America that were foreign born than actual real Americans. And that signifies how good that this goddamn country has had it. All right? That just proves how good this country has had it. So anyway, I'm sorry if I'm rambling on here. We are waiting for Roaring Kitty. Oh, here it is. Well, just in time. All right, folks, we're going to hear the announcement of Roaring Kitty. Let's go ahead and put it in theater mode. And let's see what this stupid moron has to say. Let's see if he says, hey, thanks for the money. Or let's see if he says, hold and buy. Let's see what he says. He's either going to say one or the other. So without any further ado, let's go. Here it is. Roaring Kitty.
I'd buy that for $1.
Here we go. This guy looks like such an autist.
I'd buy that for
Hey,
$1.
cheers to the Northern Yankee with a 5-beer dono, man. Jesus Christ, turn this shit down. Yeah, thanks for the ear rape, you jerk off. You think you'd have 500 million, you'd have better production. Oh, dude, don't tell me you have a weak-ass connection, too. Oh, Jesus Christ. Can you get on with it, you stupid fucking autist brat? And Bob Filshin with a Rebel Rat. Who listens to this autist? Everybody on Wall Street subreddit. All right, Wall Street Bets subreddit. All right, can we hurry up, dude? I mean, look at this loser. I'm telling you, the younger generations are just a complete humiliation. I mean, this guy almost looks like the guy that self-immolated himself outside of the Trump trial. All right, we get it. Hurry up! Jesus Christ. Once again, we are watching Roaring Kitty's live stream here. Let's see exactly what he says. We get it, dude. All right. This isn't going to save you from prison. All right, this isn't going to save you from prison, Roaring Kitty. Oh, great. Look at this. Look at this 4chan trolling now. Oh, my God. People followed this guy? Oh, my God. I'm sure our enemies are looking at this and saying, look, America, look at these pieces of shit. Look at these people. I guess he's emulating that, GameStop is on life support or some garbage. And by the way, you would think that somebody's got 500 million in this position, dress a little better, I mean, at least go to a stylist and do your fucking hair, for Christ's sake. He looks pretty bloated, too, no offense. He's been partying, he's been eating rich. Is this all he's gonna do? Oh, God. This is the guy that swindled 500 million out of you people. Can you believe that? This is the guy that swindled $500 million from idiots on Reddit. Look at him, he's laughing. He's laughing. He's laughing at all of you. He's laughing at you all.
Am I okay? Oh, shit. Oh, that was a close call. How do I get my shit set up there? Oh.
Oh my God, he sounds like this. He sounds like a weirdo. Oh my God, listen to the high-pitched voice of this guy.
Help. Send help. Send help. Can y'all hear me right now? I kind of forget how to do this.
Oh my God.
I kind of tested it. Can you hear me? I can't keep up with this.
Dude, this guy sounds like somebody,
Okay,
toe-tapping in a goddamn men's bathroom.
Read this chat. The chat. Oh, you can hear me. Oh, excellent. I had to dust this shit off to get this working.
Oh my God.
Oh, you brought me back to life with the chat. It's like the...
This guy sounds like a fan of Woody Allen.
Oh, shit. I'm alive. Kinda. What's up, everybody? I'm looking around. I feel like it's working, but I haven't done it.
Man, this is cringe as fuck, is right.
I think it's working. I see you can hear me. It looks like it's going okay, so I think we can get it. Sorry, I'm legit looking at the chat here just to see. Okay, all right, I think it's working. Honestly, I can't believe that shit. I thought for sure I'd fuck it up somehow. Welcome, everybody. Happy Friday. Oh,
this is an embarrassment.
I didn't even pour the beer yet, but that's okay. I got a beer. I know it's the middle of the afternoon here, right? It's Friday. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's not 5 o'clock here, but...
Oh, this is embarrassing. This guy sounds like Chris Chan, for heaven's sake.
Oh shit! Wait, do I gotta wear this shit the whole time?
I mean, seriously, this sounds like Chris Chan level autism.
Like, whatever your drip is when you start, you got to keep rocking that. I'm pretty sure there's no way that's a rule. I mean, I'll keep it up for now because.
Who listened to this idiot? If you listen to this
everybody,
idiot,
let's go.
If you listen to this idiot, you should be neutered. You should be absolutely neutered.
I can say that, right? Can I say that? Can I say it's going up? Is that okay? Is that okay? Look at this. I can't keep that getting over. I think I can say that. Cheers, cheers. Crazy stuff going on these days, huh?
Unbelievable.
Crazy stuff.
Unbelievable.
Can you believe it's me? Can you believe it? Because it kind of looks like a lot of...
Anybody who followed this guy, you should be neutered.
Hop in here, say what's up, everybody.
Your judgment should be questioned.
I know it's not the usual time of the stream, but figured I'd see what's going on, check in, how everyone's doing.
Look at this guy. He's laughing. He's laughing at each and every one of you.
Just wanted to hop in, see what's popping.
He's just at least say thanks for the money to all the. At least say thanks for the money. Say thanks for the money right now.
Damn.
Say thanks for the money.
Okay, yeah. So I hope everyone's doing well. It's been a few years now. I hope y'all are good. We've been doing okay here, hanging in there. This you may not. I mean, I was just messing around with this. This isn't a real bandage.
Oh no, really? All right, that's great. You have to reassure your autists that are taking it literally, I guess.
I'm messing around right now.
Okay, great.
Messing around, okay. So other than this, we're doing okay here, right? It's been a crazy. Well, first, I mean, it's been a crazy few years, right? It's been a crazy couple of months too.
Who listened to this goof?
Oh, shit.
You should be humiliated.
Yeah.
You should be humiliated for listening to this fucking jerk off.
It's pretty good to be back.
God, man.
You kind of forget what it feels like after it's been so long, huh?
Can you get to the point?
Before I get started here, I feel like, what is it, Ocean's 12? Like, how many espressos you have? 5. That's me right now, you know. But now you got to make the switch. You know, you do the little pre-gaming. You do the pre-gaming.
Can you just shut up and get to the point, you stupid tard?
But I think it's time to make a switch.
You should be in prison.
You know, I mean, I don't know what type of beer you think I'd be going for today, but
I think you need to get a near beer.
I mean, I hope. Can I do this? Can I show this? Oh, you can't see it. You can't see it. Oh, can you guess what beer that is? Can you guess? That's a hint that you can't see it. Oh, I should have tested that. Whoops.
This is ridiculous.
Oh shit.
This is utterly ridiculous.
Oh, you see it? Oh, they see it. I mean, I'm not caught up with the chat, but at least
this guy is basking in his financial terrorism.
Green. It's green.
This guy is basking in it. Look at him.
All right. So it's green, right? But go Celtics. All right, go Celtics. We won last night. All right. I'm pulling for them. I guess it's not a green day here, right? But I mean, this is the finals, baby. To start off the series with that shit, come on, let's pour it.
Can you get to the point, you stupid tard?
Let's start it off right. Like I said, 5 o'clock somewhere. It's 5 o'clock. Oh, Carlsberg is actually a good guess. That's actually a good guess. That's a green one too. Rolling Rock.
Man, this guy sounds like an amateur Twitch streamer.
See, I can't keep up with the chat, but I can look over. Sorry, I'm new to a lot of people being here, right? I just look, but at least I can catch some of your things.
Unbelievable.
Right, let's pour this in here.
Are you taking my shtick? This guy's taking my ghost show stick.
I poured this shit. My buddy hooked me up with some.
Pouring his beer on the mic and shit. Can you hurry up, you stupid tard, and get to the point? Are you gonna fucking sell off or not? Jesus Christ! Fucking wasted my time with this tard.
I kind of screwed up the pour there. That's okay. Okay, I'm doing it with one hand. Also, I'm sorry. I mean, I was late, but you try starting a stream rocking this. You know, I mean, I'm doing it. I'm trying to do it opposite here. Right?
Just get to the fucking point.
All right, not for real though. I think I gotta take this off. It's messing with my head. I feel like I'm actually injured or something. How do I do that?
Jesus Christ.
Whew. Whew.
I'm sure black people are looking at this saying, look at this white cracker, white privileged motherfucker.
Oh shit, it's stuck to my hair.
Look at this white privileged motherfucker.
Okay. Let me pop that over there. It's getting kind of... It's getting kind of warm in here too. But I don't. I mean, now you know I was just messing around. I don't need this ice pack. I got this ice pack just in case. I mean, it is getting a little bit warm. But again, I was.
This literally sounds like some idiot that just got a stream up and is figuring out what to do.
Yeah. So what's up, everybody? I gotta be. Do I have to be careful what I say here? I'm not really sure. I don't know. But I did want to hop on the stream here. I mean, you've seen. I mean, some of you have seen. I've been back, kind of active for a few months. But I did want to. Oh, wait, let me just move this over here.
Yeah, close your porn. Close the anime porn.
Figured I'd check in. This is me, by the way. I see a lot of question marks. Oh, is he back? Is it someone else? I mean, can you tell? Can you tell it's me now? I mean, what weirdo spends their free time working on memes? You know, like, did someone else? Is someone else doing that?
Oh my
God. I own it. That's
why did I even? Why am I watching this?
No, hey, this is me. I'm not.
Why am I
AI
watching
either.
this?
My AI. Ooh. I could be these days. You know, I see it's changed a lot these past few years. But no, this is me. I wanted to pop in here, be like, "Yo, what's up?"
This guy is laughing at each and every one of you. Thanks for the money.
I'm the one active on my account.
Say it.
Of course.
Say thanks for the money. Say it.
What else to say here?
Say thanks for the money.
Stuff out there. I'm just like, what the hell?
Thanks for listening to me, you dumb Reddit dopes.
These are the accounts I'm showing and my positions are mine. You know, it's like those are my positions. I'm not working with anybody else. I mean, I'm not cool. I'm not working with hedge funds. It's like the same stuff as last time.
He's laughing at all you idiots that bought into these dying companies. He's laughing.
What else?
He's laughing.
Like, I'm not an institutional investor. You know, I'm not all this other stuff, and I am definitely not Paul Dano. All right. I don't know if you thought you were going to tune in today. It was going to be like Paul Dano on here, but I'm not Paul Dano. Okay. And actually, I got to be honest here. I still haven't seen that movie. I haven't seen it. I've seen some clips.
Look at this guy.
I still haven't seen
that movie. You can read how much he's basking in this pump and dump. I'm telling you, SEC, if you don't go and arrest this guy,
I need a button.
then it's open season for pump and dumps.
If the price is going down.
All right. How many views is he pulling? Look, Bob Filshin is asking me how many views. He's got 643,000 people watching this jerk-off crap.
I just wanted to check in with you folks. Remind you all that stuff. Let you know that it's me. Say what's up. Let me see this chat. And
man, this is cringe as hell.
Can I talk about GameStop? What can I say about GameStop? I mean, the funny thing is that I have a lot of the same feelings about everything. You know, it's
sure you do.
You kind of, I mean, I've talked a lot about GameStop and how I feel about the situation and all that. And I thought I wanted to hop on and kind of reiterate a lot of my viewpoints that I had previously. And yeah, I think remember my previous thoughts on the company and the opportunity. There was kind of like a two-part thesis to it. And that second part of the thesis is a reinvention of the business model or a transformation, whatever you want to call it. And
wait a minute.
To remind people who, if you
did GameStop pay this prick?
In that second part of it here, where it's less about, I see over the past couple of years, I see an overemphasis on like that legacy business. And,
are you kidding me?
It matters. It's not that it doesn't matter.
He sounds a little nervous.
But they're in the transformation stage here.
And we got Kits does a flip.
You know what I mean? There's a lot of question marks about that, understandably so.
I'll get you to Thunderdome tonight, man.
At this stage of that second part of the analysis, this transformation part, it becomes a bet on the management. You know, in particular, of course, Ryan fucking Cohen.
Are you kidding me? This guy's actually promoting the fucking incompetent management that has brought the company to this point?
Should be focused on. You know,
are you kidding me?
That's probably going to be an.
That's how you're selling this crap?
Feel about him, whether he can
look at the fucking stock is dumping now.
Great discussions.
While this guy is talking,
that need to be had.
The stock is dumping. Look at that shit. It's down 30% now. Ever since this idiot started talking.
The thoughts that I had previously is that.
Oh my God.
I feel like I see enough.
Look at it's dumping hard. Look at it. It's dumping hard. Look at it. Look at this shit.
It's the same thing as before. I mean, I'm not promising anything, but over the over the long term here. I think he seems like the type of guy. He seems like he has those characteristics and the way he approaches
Are you
this
kidding me? This guy's
seems
trying to
like he
sell
might
the
be able to do
executives?
this. But again, that's not a guarantee. This is kind of like, it's kind of based on feel. You've heard me say that, right?
What?
And so I have that feeling. I have this feeling, and I'm like, all right, let me reiterate.
Dude,
some of these
everybody's
feelings that
dumping
I
the
have.
stock
It
now.
remains
Look at
to be
this shit.
seen, you know,
Everybody's like,
and,
are you kidding me? I'm out of here.
Keep your eye on stuff too.
Let me
Reserve
tell
the
you, if
right
you
to
don't
change your mind
sell,
about stuff just like
if
I
you
do.
got in here and you
follow
don't sell,
anyone
you're never
blindly,
going to see your
nothing
money
wrong with
again.
Advice. Hopefully you all know that, right? This is the same thing. But like when I have a feeling about that, it's like, all right, well, let me share it. I could be wrong about stuff, but I think, all right, let's talk about it. And I don't know. I think
How
he has
did
the
anybody
characteristics
listen to
in
this
particular, I
doofus?
think we can all agree GameStop finds itself in a very unique situation, just like it did.
How
in
did
the front,
anyone
not just in
listen
the
to this
gaming space
idiot?
per se, but you have a company where you actually have so many people rooting for it, right? They're rooting for it to work out, myself included. How often
Are
does that
you?
happen?
Oh, Lord.
That folks like really want it to work out, and it's a highly unusual position.
Look,
and
it's
so
dumping.
unusual that
The more this
you
guy
manage that
talks,
situation
people are like,
is,
what kind of a
you gotta
goofball,
be, you gotta
what
manage it the
kind
right
of a
way.
Woody
And
Allen
honestly, the way he
enjoyer
seems to be
did
doing
we
it, I
listen
think
to
he's
here?
from a distance here, right? I have no idea,
Oh
but
my
I put myself
God.
in his shoes, and I think he's kind of seems to be taking the right approach, given this very unique situation that he finds himself, that the company finds itself in. You have a lot of investors kind of
Everybody's dumping the fucking stock.
kind of wanting it to work out. You know what I say? That's very unusual. It's
Keep
a very
talking,
unusual
Roaring Kitty.
situation.
Keep
And
talking.
I don't know if there's not too much precedent for it. You see it with some other companies, especially when the CEOs of the
He sounds a
managers
little,
are just so heavily
shook.
investing themselves in the business, investing themselves in the turnaround. And there's some managers out there who are somewhat similar.
Who
So I
listened to this
I
idiot?
see it in Cohen. So
Anybody who listened
I
to this
think
idiot,
that
you
he
should
has
be
the type
neutered.
of, he seems to be doing the right things, and I know the question marks will be, well, what has he done? What is he doing? What's the plan? You know, those are fair questions, but you know, do you really think he's been doing nothing, or that GameStop hasn't been strategizing, testing some things here?
What
and
is this
there,
guy
and how
talking
to,
about?
how
Is this
to
guy
move
high?
forward? I think that's pretty ridiculous. I think we've seen enough, in particular from him, to be honest. I think we've seen enough from him to think he's got a good head on his shoulders, and he's, again, we haven't seen anything. It's speculation. You can argue that, but honestly, the way he seems to be handling this, and we don't know a plan, and that's fair.
We don't know a
Boy,
plan.
you're right-sizing the ship.
God.
You see, even the legacy business cutting
Oh, my
costs, trying to
God.
stabilize some cash flows. Just try to stabilize that legacy business. But now it's all about the transformation.
What's
And
the
that cash
transformation?
pile is growing. It seems.
What's
to be
the
growing.
transformation?
Will they raise more money? We'll see. I don't know. I mean, I see it, but if I think if you just change one factor, and that's that you don't think Ryan Cohen is a doofus. All right. If you don't think he's a doofus,
Oh, my
he's
God.
not a fool. If you don't
Anybody
think
who
that,
listened to this guy, you're
and
a
all of
fucking
sudden,
idiot.
Suddenly they're sitting on billions
You're an
of dollars
idiot.
in cash, right? And you actually think not only is he
And
not
you
a
deserve
doofus,
to lose your money.
he's extremely talented in that he has the capability to turn this around. If you just
It looks like they halted the stock.
right? Even if you don't believe it, that's fine. If you just pause for a moment and think about that, I think it really changes your mindset, and that becomes the bet. That becomes the bet, and I don't know. It's going to be a debate. But as time passes, you'll see more. That's the thing. I think some people say, "Oh, a lot of time has passed. We ain't seen shit," and that's fair too. But again, I think because of the uniqueness of the situation, I think generally in this
Uniqueness
type
of
debate,
what
being quiet,
situation?
working on stuff behind the scenes.
They're gonna parachute balloon payment
and,
their asses
thinking
out of the
about what you're
fucking
gonna
company
do,
on your dime, on the
I think
fucking
it'd be a good
people
approach.
on
That's not the end-all,
subreddit
be-all,
Wall
right?
Street
We'll see
Bets
where it
dime,
goes
you
from
idiot.
there. But it's a good starting point, and I personally don't think 3 years is too long in this case. 5 years, 10 years, all right. Like,
Wow,
if
dude.
we all wait 5 years, 10 years, and it's like, all right, we're gonna be going into the pet rock business. Come on. Reserve the right to change your mind, just like I do. That's how you should approach this.
Unbelievable.
But, in this case, right, the absence of evidence.
This is
not
embarrassing
evidence
to
of absence.
America.
And it seems
You know
like
that?
people are quick to be like, oh, well, they haven't
If
announced
this guy
anything,
is the
legacy business,
ultimate
is
stock
struggling,
swindler-
therefore it's over. You know what I mean?
I
think
mean, this
that's
is an
kind of
embarrassment
silly
to
just because,
America.
I think it could be. It's just not proof of anything.
I mean,
Now,
listen to
again,
the most
they come-
inarticulate
they start selling some
vernacular
pet
come
rocks,
out of this
you know?
guy's
All right,
suckhole.
okay, let's revisit this. But right now, there's some uncertainty about it. and it becomes
unbelievable
that management. And you'll see that this is a thing in financial markets. It's unusual that it's a public company, but if you're dealing with like a venture capital opportunity or a startup company, this is often how it works, where you may have an idea, or you might have a management team that you believe on, and that tends to be what you'll focus on. And do they seem like they have the right skill set to pull it off? That's the focus. I mean, that's what I mean. This is not unusual in financial markets generally. What might be unusual is that this is a public company, right? In that you have non-institutional investors. You have non-institutional investors who are like making the case for it. That's highly unusual, but it's not unusual in financial markets.
Making the case for what? There's no trajectory for growth, you idiot. They just reported that they're down 29% in sales.
You won't really...
For the year,
for sure. I mean, especially me, right? You don't follow anything I do. You see all my disclaimers.
Go fuck off.
This is advice.
Go fuck yourself.
Style, blah blah blah.
You should be arrested.
Stuff.
You and the Wall Street Bets Brics are financial terrorists.
Right?
You're financial terrorists.
These types of opportunities, you could lose it all. You could lose everything. They're highly speculative.
How
you should
quaint!
Know that. These are very risky opportunities.
You can.
And they are risky because
lose it all.
Could be tremendous upside if it works out.
Because it's going to go into his pocket. That's why you're going to lose it all.
Types of opportunities.
It's going to go into his Wall Street Bets goons' pockets. That's why you're going to lose it all.
You could lose it all.
Yep,
and
there
you
it is.
Factor that into your analysis, and so
look at it. It's dumping. The more this asshole talks.
On the team, and
look at this. It is dumping hard. The more this asshole talks.
I reserve the right to change my mind, as you should too. I'm a believer right now. Let's see, though. 3 years.
Look at it. It's $29.
From here. But I think with a significant
dude, you need to get
capital,
off. You're losing everybody money the more you talk, you dumbass.
Let's see where it goes from here. But that's kind of a reiteration of a lot of stuff I said in my last stream. There was two parts of the thesis. Then this part of the thesis.
Yeah, I think they halted again.
I described at the time. I'm like, well, we can't even discuss this. It was like the bottom of that Word document that I had. I was like, well, let's discuss this when it comes. Well, it came. That kind of first part worked out, and now it's a discussion about this other stuff. So, I mean, I'm probably, you know me, I'm rambling now at this point.
Yeah, you're causing the stock to go down dramatically.
I'm just reminding y'all.
Because you're proving your incompetence.
Let's see where it goes from here. But hold on, did I pour it? All right.
And I'm sure everybody that listened to you and bought these dying companies are feeling like idiots.
My buddy hooked me up. My buddy hooked me up with that.
Oh my God.
What's your drinking strategy, baby? What's your drinking strategy? Clearly. I mean, look at the impact I'm having here. Where's that button to eject me out of this?
Yeah,
cheers, everybody.
Exactly. Get the hell out of here. You're losing all the goons that listen to you because they thought that they were being valiant by sticking it to Wall Street.
Now,
yeah, what now?
I mean, now what do we
what
do?
now?
I kind of got some of that stuff out of the way.
What now?
Oh, I should. Like, should I do? What else? Let me get some. Let me see that stuff there.
Come on, get to the point there, brother. All right.
Do I show? Oh, is it? Oh, it's frozen again. It's frozen again. Can I? Let me chat.
Imagine having a shitty computer.
Do a portfolio reveal? I've never done that on the stream before. Can I do like?
Yeah. Hey, can I show you, Chad? How much of the money that I took from you? Yeah. Go ahead.
I can do that.
Let me show you how much money I took from each and every one of you idiots from Reddit.
YouTube rules. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let me just check. Let me just make sure this is legit. Hunky dory. Oh, it's frozen right now. Oh, it's halted. I won't do it while it's halted. We'll wait till it's not halted. I think it's halted, right?
It's halted, you dumb jerk off.
I think it's. Let's see. Let's see if it starts moving again. It's kind of it's helpful that it just moves without.
Dude, this guy makes Andrew WK look like a Chad.
Without refreshing the page. That's kind of
seriously.
But yeah, I'll do that. I'll show you. These are the positions that is just like last time. The positions that I posted. Those are my only positions. There's no other positions. There's no other folks I'm working with. You know what I mean? It's,
bullshit.
It's like pretty similar to last time.
I mean, look at the duping delight on this guy's face.
No, those are my only positions.
Look at the duping delight on his face.
Kind of position. Well, you see that. But yeah, that's it. Those are my only positions. So Yeah, well, again, my aggressive style investing was almost certainly not suitable for y'all, right? I'll always say that. Risks are severe.
Listen to
You
this
lose
guy
everything.
trying to go
What
through
I do is not a
legalese
recommend- You know that because I've
for
said this
a potential
all the
case in the
time, you know?
future.
This is not.
You know that.
It's important to reiterate, though. It is. That's why I would do it in my streams previously.
Yeah,
because
you could
gotta
lose
know that.
everything. You could lose everything. These are
Educational
dying
investing
companies.
Process, but also the risks involved. So I'll do that. I'll just show you. But yo, you see some of those headlines this week? I mean, I see some of the headlines y'all see.
You should go to prison. You should be in prison.
Oh, damn, some of the headlines. Whew. We probably all know about the same amount about this situation. You know what I mean? Based on that, like some of the headlines we see, I kind of see that stuff out there. I'm like,
This guy's basking in it, for Christ's sake.
oh no. You know, it reminds me of the Dark Knight. You post a couple of memes. You post a couple of screenshots. And
Can
everyone
the
loses their
feds arrest
mind,
this guy
you know?
already?
It's like, no, man, chill. It's okay. Yeah. So we're as far as some of that stuff goes, navigating that, doing my best to navigate that. Yo, chat's crazy. Oh, happy birthday! Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the happy birthday wishes. Cheers, y'all. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Go fuck
All
yourself.
right.
All right, you should be arrested.
Cheers, y'all. Early. Is this an yo GameStop? Was this an early birthday gift from y'all? You know, the early birthday gift of
Early birthday
earnings
gift.
announcements
Your
and
money?
an offering?
Yeah,
I guess cheers. I guess you wrap it up in a gift or some shit. Oh, thank you, chat. All right.
Oh, good
Yo, I feel
Lord.
I can't.
How many
that's
people
very-
are
thank
watching
you.
this?
Thank you
Yeah,
so
he's
much.
losing
Yeah,
listeners.
that's very nice of you.
People are fucking
I kinda
selling the
feel,
stock.
I
It's halted now,
like
but
I'm
once they
being tossed away
unhalt
as a
it, I
streamer
think that
because
it's
I'm
just
not
going to
used to
drop
having
like
so
a
many
rock.
people on here. And like I'm saying, yo, chat, what up, chat? I mean, we used to. I mean, cheers to all the folks. We've had some good times over the years, right? Cheers to my YouTube crew, of course, my fellow Redditors, even on X now. What up, X?
My
Cheers to
fellow
the X
Redditors
crew,
that
too.
made
I
me all
mean,
this
so many
money,
people on
all
social
you
media,
dopes that
right? It's
made
pretty
me
cool.
this
That's-
money. Thank
I mean,
you,
much fan
baby.
of you. You
All
know,
right,
grew up,
I'm rich,
that's
bitch, off of
true.
your money,
You grew up on
baby.
kind of the internet, right?
That's what he's
You
doing
grew
right
up
now.
with
He
the
is
internet,
laughing at
and,
you.
I feel like a lot of us are in the same boat on that. I think that it's a little bit of a connection that, not me, all of us, right? We all kind of have. It's a pretty unique generational type thing. But anyway, but I have, on the streaming front, I've never had a ton of followers. Oh, you see how many people? Oh, damn, I didn't even. Holy shit, 600K.
Man, this is cringe as hell.
Oh, is that hair?
Man, this is cringe
Oh,
as
yeah.
hell.
I mean, is it time for a haircut? Too?
Yeah, let's see that
Oh, it's
receding
unhalted.
hairline.
It's unhalted. Okay.
Let's see that
How do I do
receding
this? All right,
hairline,
let me just
hippie.
test something. No, is it halt? It's halted again. Is it? Is it not halted? I think it's halted.
Man,
I think
what
it's
a-
halted again.
Dude, what a fucking
Halted.
piece of trash.
Everyone, you're beating me to it. I'm gonna show it.
Just hurry up and show it.
Halts.
You fucking dumbass.
Don't make me. Halted. Well, it's hard. I mean, this is at least I'm up to. I mean, no, at least I'm up to.
Dude,
date on the
give me
stream.
a break.
It's like a. I don't know how long you're supposed to have in between messages so that I can kind of read it. I think I did like 2 minutes this time, but I really don't know what's appropriate. But
I mean, can you get to the point,
Yeah,
man?
we gotta see
I
what
mean, you're
happens from
supposed
here.
to be some
see.
Wall Street
But,
whiz who actually scammed a bunch of people, and this is your vernacular. This is what
All
you're
right, let's see
saying.
if it gets unhalted. What else? What other stuff to touch on here?
Seriously.
Get that over there. Chat.
Come on and hurry
Take
up. This is
like
boring as hell.
Yo, shout out Brockton. I seen that. See, I'm gonna see like bits and pieces. I'm sorry. This is probably how streams usually work. This is
All right.
shout out. Let's go.
If this guy
Let's go.
doesn't
I
say
shout out to so
anything
many
here
folks. You know,
in the
I'm
next
talking about
5
social
minutes,
media,
I'm getting out of
friends
here.
and family.
All right.
Shout out to so many people. I know for some folks it's been a while since we touched base, and so this is an opportunity.
I mean, this
to
is really
say what up to
fucking
everybody.
pathetic.
Oh, damn.
And to think this guy swindled a bunch of Redditor normies. Just to think about that for a
What else?
second.
What else?
And he's laughing at them right in their faces.
Still halted? Let me just check it again.
Dude, if you don't sell these dumbass GME and AMC stocks, your money going to be gone, baby. Your money going to be gone. I mean, the damn earnings should tell you everything. The fact that the damn GME is going to sell another 75 million shares
It's good beer.
should tell you
It's good
everything.
beer. It helps. I mean, I don't want to take credit for the Celtics victory last night too. I mean, sorry if you're not a big basketball fan here, but
oh Jesus Christ! Can you get to the dumbass point, you jerk nut?
During a game, I think does help.
Fucking goddamn sphincter fingering, enema bag cleaning, dog farting, fetish having, piggish power bottom, anal secretion licking piece of crap.
Yeah, 600K. I'm reading all this. Oh, not reading all of it. Just checking it. Give me some prompts, you know, to roll with here. Oh,
Jesus Christ. I mean, this guy's basking in this crap. I hope each and every one of you that invested in any of these companies are sticking it right in your craw right now. I hope it's hitting you right in your goddamn craw.
Stream, I suppose. Because a traditional stream, we're kind of just shooting the shit, checking in on stuff.
Great. So we're just watching some scuffed Andrew WK
to the stream?
spitting out sentence fragments. That's great. That's just great.
Oh, movies. All right, let's go. Yeah, movies. Yeah, now we're talking. I mean, I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm not sure. I know probably a lot of people tuned in for different reasons. We're about to start talking about movies.
You're a piece of trash.
Just random things.
Can the feds arrest this piece of shit already, for Christ's sake?
Yeah, I know. Well, you see. I hope y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed some of those memes. You know, you can see I worked a while on that, which is obviously extremely embarrassing, right? You think I don't know that?
God.
I know that, but I think it's kind of fun to work on them.
I agree. I think he's folding under the pressure is right.
See, that's the internet in me, right? Some of y'all know.
I think he knows that his days as a free man are numbered.
Now I get to share something like, oh, here's something I worked on too.
I think the Massachusetts authorties are looking into this guy. The SEC is looking into this guy. And you can see he's a little disheveled. You can tell he's a little anxious.
It can be fun. Although I see some people, right, I'll work on the memes and they're like, oh, yeah. When they were like, oh, they're not sure it's me. And they're like, oh, look at those low quality edits. And I'm just like, oh. I'm like, oh, no. I mean, I'm not a professional video editor or anything like that, but
dude, what is this idiot talking about?
It hurts. I'm doing my best here.
This is a guy that convinced a bunch of stupid normies on Reddit to invest into dying companies. All right, I want you to keep that in mind when you see and continue to hear this tard.
Was it unhalted? Let's check. Ooh, all right, it's unhalted. All right, I'm gonna do it. Don't try to do it. All right, let me bring it over here. I think it's fine if I bring this over. Let me check. Let me refresh. Oh, we got it. All right, I'm gonna bring it over.
Good
Don't
God.
hold it. Don't hold it. There you go. All right, there you go. Is it on the chat there? There you go. All right. Cheers. Cheers. I got it.
Look
up
at
there.
it. Thanks for the money.
Yeah, those are my only positions. You know.
Thanks for the money, guys. I appreciate it.
It's a true YOLO again, I suppose. Depending on, I know there's some cash there. That's what I mean. It depends on your positions, but
look at him laughing at each and every one of you.
You know what I'm saying?
He's laughing at every one of you.
But I seen those headlines.
I'd buy that for $1.
E-Trade, I see those headlines.
Gojira train. Yes, I love schizo posting.
Every day. I'll log in. I'm like, are my positions still there? Are they
Cheers
still
to
there?
Gojira.
Let me check. They're still there. Wait, they're still there. Okay, they're still there. I wasn't even like paying attention to the details. They're still there. But each morning I'm like, I don't know what's happening. So I go, all right, well, don't make me.
350 mil.
E-Trade, I'll do this with HTML. I'll do that. Don't make me remove it. I know how to do that. I'm just kidding. No, I'm gonna put it back. We're good. Those positions are there. But I'll do it. I'll remove it. Don't make me. Don't make me do it.
Listen to this idiot.
Don't make me.
Listen to this moron.
I'll delete that from the HTML. I will. All right.
Now he's threatening his brokerage now.
You know, I learned a thing or two, and I know how to delete that. I don't want to do it. But I can. I'm just messing, people. Okay, it's still. I put it back. No, but see, I see those headlines too. Y'all see them, I see them. We're like, what the hell? I mean, waking it up. You know that meme too, where the guy wakes up and it's like all green. He's like, oh, he's squinting. He's like, oh, he's waking up looking. I feel like that's me in the morning some days. I'm waking up and I'm squinting.
Man, this guy is he is really rubbing in the faces of everybody
what the hell
who
did I do,
invested
man?
in these
That's
dying
where we're at
companies.
Right now. Oh, did it go down? Oh, is it halted again? Oh, it's halted. Well, that's where it was, right where. That's where we're at the halt. See, I wait to the halt because if it's halted, it doesn't show the stuff. So it needs to be.
Yeah,
halted.
notice right here,
It just is.
he bought initially
So, yeah, there you
at
go.
$5
There you go.
in June of 2021. It
That's
looks
where
like.
it is for now. That could go down. It's
All
going
right.
down.
And then
It's
obviously
going down.
put
In
another
general,
position
educational advice here in general, not
on
specific
some of
to games.
these
Remember,
shares
with
that he
all
probably bought
investments, okay,
here,
especially ones I'm involved in, because
or possibly a margin
They
situation,
go down. You can't explain
and bought
that.
$5 million.
They go up, they go down.
at
You can't explain
21.
it. No, but you should be aware of the risks going into any.
Oh,
position. But again,
you
especially
should
ones I
know the
deal because
risk.
They tend to be extremely volatile.
Hey,
I like
I
to
didn't
think
rip you off. You
that
should
I
know
have
the
a good
risk.
sense of my thesis, but I get stuff wrong. I have
Listen to the legalese that this guy's trying to make for himself.
It's always important for you to understand that, and I have to understand that too. And so
Look, he's like, hey,
but
look, you
I get a
know,
feeling if I
you
have
should have
this
known
feeling,
better, and you know, you could have
I
lost
act
it
on
all.
And that's I made
And-
that joke in one of my.
I mean, look
YouTube
at the
videos. It's
duping
based
delight on
feel,
this
but it's like a
jerk.
confluence of factors. And the
Look at
easiest
the
way to
duping
describe
delight
it
on
is
this
this
little
feeling I
jerk.
have. And at the foundation, in this case, of my feeling, right, at the foundation of it is kind of that long-term outlook that this type of company has the prospects that it could work out well. over the
What
long term.
a
In the
fucking
short term,
joke.
We'll see. But in the long term, like that's like the foundation of it. So it's like a collection of things, and but always risks.
Always risk. You should have known
I
better.
mean, you think it's a joke. I guess it's a little bit of a joke because that's based on fee. Whoa, let's see. Where's my? Do that? I mean, do we have questions to ask it?
Menno Ray with a rumble rant. Hey, Ghost, you're not stopping me from watching your show and telling you to save this for TCR. I'm at work, but I'm salary, so I can do what I want.
I don't know what to ask. Can I ask an 8-ball?
Look at this guy. This guy's bringing in an 8-ball prop for his stream. For Christ's sake, this is dying so bad.
Problematic. What's the date today? The 7th?
And I like how he's flaunting all the money he stole from each and every one of you Reddit tards. I love it.
Can I show a chart? Can I analyze a chart? I feel like it can analyze a chart. You know, it's not a science. Can I look at the chart a little bit?
All right, this guy's getting a little boring here.
It's halted anyway. Check out that chart, though, huh? Can I do charts real quick? Can I do charts?
So you're showing
Y'all might
the
have seen
pump
this too,
that
but
you
wasn't
have
that kinda
created.
funny?
Yeah, look at him. Isn't it
Wasn't that
kind of
kinda
funny?
Like it comes down to like right there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that line right there. It came down. Well, I don't feel like drawing it right now. I'm just gonna use this as the draw. Like you get that? Oh, man, I'll draw it. Whatever.
Man,
Do I have a
any
lawyer
of
in the
you?
room?
Yeah, no shit. You better have a lawyer.
No, but maybe I should, and I should give them control of that button. Get him out of there. Get him out of there. Don't say that. Don't eject him. Eject him. Where's that button that I can press? Sorry, I'm only gonna catch some of these. I'm gonna catch the ones that are.
This
that are
guy
going
is
through there.
legitimately showing and basking on what his scam has done to this stock
Does the
via a chart.
constitute advice? Does it constitute advice? You
Man,
know?
if this guy needs to leave the country if he thinks that he's going
Look at that.
to
Oh, you
get
see
away
that
with
one?
this.
You know what color that one is because you can't see it. Sorry, I'm jumping around to you. but you
Menno
know
Ray
what-
with a rumble rant. Typical
What
ghost
was this
stealing
one
advice
from
from this Redditor. You just got
Did someone play
lazier,
that? And I
and you're
didn't see
just
it?
showing the video. Now, just
Feels
shut
like
up,
someone might have
Menno
played
Ray.
that. And I was like, oh.
I'm waiting
I
for
missed
something,
that. I missed
something
that.
of substance,
There's always that.
something to come out of this
There's
individual.
always that.
I mean, I
Do I
feel
have
like
others?
I'm watching a
those-
meth head.
Those are the three.
That
I feel
just
like
got
those are
a-
the three funniest ones. You know?
A computer and a camera is on Twitch right now. This is what I think.
All right, okay, wait. What was it? Oh, what'd you 8-ball? Well, hold on. Let me just get to the chart real quick. Wait, can I draw? Hold on. Let me see if I remember how to do this. Oh, I do, right there. All right, look at that. Look at that, right at 10. Huh? Look at this. It's like jumping up and jumping down. And it was like right there. This is all a test. But you see that, and then you see I'm going to do another one right there. I don't know. It's not a science, but you see that. That's bull. That chart was just bullish. You know, I feel like most technical analysts would agree with that. That doesn't mean.
Oh my God! Look at this guy making a case. Like, look, it's bullish. All right, I wasn't conning people. What are you talking about? It's bullish here.
I mean, no, we used to do charts. We used to do charts back in the day. I think it can be fun.
It's bullish. What are you talking about?
I saw folks.
So what if the company was dying?
Check that out.
It's a bullish chart.
That's always fun. It's always fun to do, but you never know. It's just it's always a test, educational. If it works, if it doesn't work, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You don't know exactly.
8 ball. The first one.
Yeah, everybody sell off, please. All right, while you still can. Look at this, almost down 40% as this guy's talking. That just goes to show you the confidence that he thought that he was going to instill by getting on here has done the complete opposite effect.
Can you do? Oh, let me see. Toss out some questions. Toss out some questions as to what we might.
How much time do you think that you're going to do in prison?
Technical analysis. See, it's going down more now. See, that's how ineffective it can be at times. Right? You even pull up a chart sometimes. You even pull it up. Ugh, forget about it.
It's you jerk off.
Will we end green? All right, that's one. Exercising, that's one. Will Celtics win? That's a great one. A lot of good ones here. Damn.
I'm glad people are looking at this and are like, why did I buy this stock?
Is today the day to ask this something? It does seem like that. Like there's a lot of moving parts right here. Huh.
I mean, what did this guy think he was going to do by getting on here?
Maybe today's not the day to do it.
I mean, look, he's getting like, oh man, this thing is selling off. Oh man, I'm losing tens of millions here because I'm a fucking stupid tard and I don't really know what I'm talking about and spitting out sentence fragments and if you don't sell off, you're going to lose all your money.
The question's got to be good. If I remember, like the question.
If you're going to trust this doofus, you deserve to lose your money. All right.
And I see a lot of good ideas.
If any one of you listen to this guy, you deserve to lose it all. Unbelievable. And look at him. He doesn't know what to do.
We'll see.
Yeah, look at him.
I'm not going to do it now.
He's like,
I'm not going to do it now. I'm going to table this. Literally going to table it for perhaps another time. I don't know. I need to think. I should have been thinking about what we might ask, and but now I see so many different good options as to what the appropriate question could be. I'm not sure.
I mean, this has literally dropped 20-something% since he's been on here.
I don't think 8 ball constitutes advice, but let me double check.
All these dumb Redditards were anticipating that this damn thing would go up right when this idiot came on and did his live stream. Complete opposite.
No, do it now? Okay.
So what?
Hope it still works.
Oh, was he going to use the 8 ball to liquidate the position? Is this what he's going to do? He sees that the fucking stock is dropping like hell, and he's like, well, let me liquidate while I still have a few $100 million? Is that what he's alluding to here?
There it is.
Is that what he's alluding to?
Okay, let me think. Keep going, keep him coming.
Dude,
I want to ask something.
If you listen to this idiot, you deserve to lose everything that you have.
You ask like a fundamental one. Is there a plan? It seems like that's a hot debate.
Is there a plan? There is no plan.
Maybe they've been doing.
He's going to take the money and run. You know it, and I know it. So all of you people that bought these dying companies,
plan or whatever they're going to do.
This is the guy you made rich. All right.
Anyway, so maybe
this is the guy you made rich. So enjoy.
Price action. Ooh.
Can you hurry up and can you say something?
I don't know.
I mean, you're supposed to be this big badass Wall Street bets leader. Why don't you talk about stock? Why don't you say something? Why don't you inform people?
What should we have for dinner?
Oh God. And fuck you, Menno Ray, with a goddamn rumble rant.
I'm gonna wait. We'll wait. So we table it. So at least we got the discussion going. We got the discussion going as to what the question should be. We got the discussion going. Plant some seeds.
Unbelievable.
Let's think about it. Oh no. I'm not saying any of the right things. I'm saying all the wrong things right now.
He recognizes.
Where's that eject button? It might be time.
That.
It might be time.
Yeah, look, he's gonna sell it. He thought that by him getting on here, everybody was just going to fucking buy the stock. Now that it's dipping, this guy's going to he's thinking about selling. He's thinking about selling.
I don't know. I will say I'm probably not. I mean, I'm clearly cuckoo. You know, clearly.
Oh, now it's insanity defense.
That should be apparent now. I think everyone.
Insanity defense now.
The 8-ball would agree with that, right? But it's kind of fun. I think there's some other off people who feel like me. Gives me a sense of comfort. Yes, y'all are off too. Y'all are off too. We're off together.
How many people are still watching? There's 5. He's losing listeners because this shit's stupid.
Crazy sticks together.
This is so stupid.
Isn't there a sense of comfort in that?
This guy's a rambling idiot.
I think, honestly, I joke, but I think there is.
Look at this, down almost 40% now because this guy's talking.
All right. I think, let's see, well, watch this. I think, for now, we're going to end the stream.
Yeah, I think that's the best you should do.
We're going to end the stream now.
You've literally, since you've been on here, the stock has gone down 25+%. There it is, 40% down. Look, they're selling. They're listening to this doofus, and they can't believe that they actually followed this moron.
Let's restart it.
And let me tell you something. You deserve to lose your money. All right? You deserve to lose your money. Each and every one of you.
Oh, man. What's it going to do? All right. I just see it.
What a jerk.
Oh, no, he doesn't got shit. Oh, no. Oh, he's legit crazy. Oh, no. Oh, we thought he wasn't crazy. That's your bad for thinking I'm all there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my God.
Oh, damn. That's your bad.
I'm glad people are selling.
I'm not.
I mean, take the money out of this asshole's pocket.
That halted the stock. I'm sorry, but that's fun.
Take the money out of this asshole's pocket, man.
No.
All right?
I think it is.
Anybody who listened to this guy, you're an idiot. You're stupid.
All right, okay. If that's the case, I think we're gonna end the stream now. We're gonna end it now, and let's see what happens. I know we'll end it now.
All of you people, just imagine the schmucks this morning that bought it at $60.
I mean, this is awesome. Boy, this is a real streamer.
Wow.
When you're like talking to the chat like that, I have a lot of respect for. I mean, the real streamers, day in, day out, grinding and stuff like that. Obviously, I already had a lot of respect, but now seeing this, and even doing all this stuff yourself, holy, I mean, geez, I know people work with teams and stuff like that, and that's I get it, but just so much respect.
Can you just hurry up and get to the point?
Cheers to y'all. I'll see y'all around. I'll see y'all around. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate it. It's just, whether there's 0 people or a lot, it's always it's nice to have folks
unbelievable
hanging out.
Unreal.
You can hang out in person. You can hang out online. You can just a lot of us.
Roaring Kitty for prison.
And have a good time.
Roaring Kitty for prison and all his Wall Street Bets cohorts.
Cheers to y'all for now. Cheers.
What a waste of time.
I think I got to chug now. Like I said, it's 5 o'clock now, 6 o'clock somewhere now.
Look at him. He's chugging beers on your dime. Enjoy.
Oh, shit.
All of you enjoy. This is the guy that you put on a pedestal. This is the guy that's supposed to lead this so-called retail investor rebellion. This is the guy.
All right. Cheers to y'all.
This is the guy.
Thank you for coming by. We'll see what happens from here. I don't know.
We'll
see. Actually, I forget how to end this, though. For real. I'm not even joking.
I hope it fucking drops to $5. I hope it drops to $5 and this guy doesn't get a goddamn thing.
Right. Cheers to y'all. I'll see y'all around. Happy Friday. Have a nice night. Have a good weekend. I'll see y'all around. Adios.
Wow. What a joke of a stream that this guy just posted. What an absolute joke.
For real. Peace.
He just basically put this stream out to laugh at each and every one of you Reddit normie morons that actually believe this guy and actually went out and bought dying companies. I hope that y'all feel proud of yourselves right now, because that stream that we just watched was a, hey guys, thanks for the money stream, all right? And look, I'm glad that it started going down massively as Roaring Kitty talked, because people are like, wait a minute, this is the guy that we're following over here? This fucking guy's a fucking stupid jerk off, for Christ's sake. And they just started selling. And let me tell you, I told you all this long time ago. I said that this idiot was getting a bunch of morons that have no idea what they're doing in the market, convincing them. This is how they did this, all right? Convincing them that, hey, if you invest in these dying companies, that you're going to stick it to Wall Street. You're going to stick it to the man. And that's how he sold this to these dopes that are on Reddit. They thought they were doing something valiant. He tapped into that leftist virtue signaling shit in order to get all these dumbasses into believing that if they bought dying companies, that they were somehow sticking it to Wall Street and somehow going to profit at the same time. Now, let me tell you something, folks. There's a lot of people that listen to this idiot. And a lot of people that bought the hype because this was plugged on every goddamn media outlet out there. This morning, all right, prior to the releasing of the earnings by GameStop, you had people that were buying the stock at the pre-market at $60, $62, $63, $65. Imagine those schmucks that woke up extra early to buy GameStop in the pre-market at $62, $63, $64. And all of a sudden, the damn thing is at $29, $28 now. Just imagine that. And let me tell you, each and every one of you people that happened to, you deserve to lose your goddamn money. You deserve to lose your money. And let me tell you, you're not getting any empathy from me at all. At all. Let's take a look at the GameStop price. Put the PC shot on. Take a look at this. Once this moron, this bozo started talking, the goddamn stock went down 25%. All right, it was already down like 10 or 12 when he got on. And then when he got on, he just completely collapsed the stock. Because, I mean, I think that you all heard the same schizo rambling that I heard. This guy is an absolute buffoonery. How and why anybody actually listened to this guy is beyond me. And I told you all back in 2021 that this guy was going to hurt a lot of regular folks in the market. And most of these people that bought in, because look, there's a lot of inflow money that had to go into this stock in order for it to get to the price of 60, 50, 40, etc. And I'm telling you right now, this is a dying company. Now, I want to reiterate what I said at the beginning of the show for the folks that are just tuning in. All right. GameStop released their earnings this morning, I guess to coincide with RoaringKitty's, little stupid schizo rambling here. But folks, they are down, all right, 29% in sales. Okay, they reported $881.8 million for the period, down 29% from a $1.23 billion last year period for sales. So their sales are declining. So when you had RoaringKitty come out and say, well, you got to believe in the company. You got to believe in the company. You got to believe in the management, and you got to do. Look, there's no way that these executives reevaluate their business model and then reinvent themselves to create new streams of revenue. There's no fucking way this is happening. Okay, what they're going to do is just like every other executive does to a dying company. They're going to try to do whatever it takes to get as much revenue as possible in order to give them a exit out of the company and a retirement payoff that's probably going to be in the tens of millions, if not hundreds of millions of dollars. And meanwhile, these people that are being rewarded from this actually caused this company to be a dying fucking company. Now, as I stated, aside from them releasing this today, that they are, declining in revenue and in sales, they also issued another 75 million shares to be put on the public float. They're going to sell another 75 million. And they announced that this morning, hence why the GameStop price started going down in price in the pre-market. It went from 60-something down to about 40 to 30-something because of this right here. And then you combine that with what the fuck we just heard with RoaringKitty and his schizoid rambling. That's why you have people that are saying, why the fuck am I in this stock again? What the hell am I doing? And they're abandoning ship. They're abandoning ship, folks. And let me tell you, I told each and every one of you so. I know many of you millennials and you young people thought because you made a couple of bucks on this pump that you're stock experts. You're not. All right? If you invested in this, you're an idiot and you deserve to lose all your goddamn money, and you're not getting any empathy from me at all. All right? You deserve to lose your goddamn cash because you're an idiot. And by the way, let me go ahead and get to some of these donos while I'm at it, man. Cheers to everybody out there who is donating to me. This is an early show because we wanted to catch what the hell RoaringKitty had to say in his first live stream in 3 years, and it was just a bunch of schizophrenic rambling. All right, you didn't miss much at all. And as he was talking, people were selling the stock because they were thinking, we followed this asshole? Anyway, once again, Capitalist Squirrel telling me I'm a psyop. We got Froppy morning show. Let's go. Watching the show while making breakfast. I'm wearing just my socks, and I have a giant spoon in my... Yeah, okay, great. Northern Yankee with 5 beers, man. Cheers. Happy Baller Friday. Great to see you during the day, and hopefully we'll get the Ghost Show. Great subject matter on the Pump and Dump today. Keep capitalizing, shooting pearls. Cheers, baby, cheers. Hey, dude, cheers to you, and thank you very much for listening. And I'm glad you got to the show this morning here because we wanted to hear what the hell this damn RoaringKitty had to say, and it was nothing important. Let's just put it that way, all right? So cheers to the Northern Yankee, and thank you for listening, man. We got Kits who says, I'm having issues getting into the Thunderdome. Yeah, we're going to get to you, man, all right? We'll get you probably in there tonight. Also, why does Soy Kitty sound like Review Bruh? He even sounds gayer than me somehow. And Kits happens to be a homosexual, so just FYI, I'm not making fun of Kits, all right? So cheers to Kits, and we'll get you into the Thunderdome. We got Gorgia Trains that says, yes, I love schizo posting, because this is pretty much what the hell this damn RoaringKitty just did. And then we've got Balls in the house. Hey, brother, how do you think Nvidia will perform after the stock split on Monday? I don't think that it's going to perform very well. I think that you're going to have people that are going to liquidate, and guess what? I mean, I'm not the only one thinking this, for Christ's sake. I mean, I got to show you. I mean, you people that are buying Nvidia at $1,200 are smoking crack. You're smoking major crack. And why? Take a look at this. I tweeted this morning. Put the PC shot on. Nvidia CEO Jensen Hung, or whatever the fuck his name is, to sell up to $735 million in stock. Huh? So yeah, that sounds like a vote of confidence and continuing on this positive trend on this stock when the CEO is abandoning ship before the goddamn over-speculation finally comes reckoning on this stock. All right, we're almost at the point where these damn stocks are going to have to sell off. And I want to reiterate to everybody out there that 80% of the money that's in the stock market is in 12 different stocks. Let me repeat that one more again. 80% of the money in the stock market is in 12 stocks. And once these stocks start selling off, you're going to have a reallocation of that liquidity into other sectors that have been neglected here for the past 3 or 4 years post-COVID. And I believe those sectors are the biosphere sector. I think that everybody should potentially look into startups that have any kind of growth trajectory, that have legitimate revenue, that have little debt or no debt. These are the companies that you're going to have to start looking for, because when the contraction happens, it's going to be a stock picker's market. And I'm telling y'all right now, most of this money is in which 12 stocks? Well, all you have to do is look at where all the money is. All right now the money is in Nvidia, money is in Apple computers, Microsoft, Alphabet, aka Google. These big, huge juggernauts are the ones that have all the money. And I'm telling y'all right now, once those start liquidating, all right, you're going to see a dramatic decrease because many of these stocks are way over speculated. Nobody should be buying these stocks at the prices that they are currently, because they're going to hold the bag and they're never going to get their money back. Never get their money back. So that's why I'm telling everybody right now, even though it looks like great and we're seeing all-time highs for Nvidia and all these other tech companies, when things go up, they must come down. And I'd like to quote, once again, one of the best stock pickers and the best stock traders alive, Warren Buffett. And I'd like to quote him because he says probably the most perfect thing when it comes to your average investor. What you want to do is when everybody's going into the market, you want to get the hell out of the market. All right? And when everybody's leaving the market, that's when you want to go into the market. And that's why Warren Buffett right now is sitting on the sidelines with $160+ billion in a cash hoard waiting for this contraction to happen so he can buy everything up on pennies on the dollar. And guess what? Warren Buffett holds stocks for at least 10 years. So whenever he buys something, he holds for 10 years in order for it to go 100+ times in the price he bought it for. And that's why you've got Warren Buffett, one of the richest men in the world, exclusively on just trading stocks. All right? So once again, when everybody's going to the market, you want to leave the market. And when everybody's leaving the market, you want to have enough cash in order for you to go into the market. And then you hold those for the long term, in which they get to a price that you feel comfortable liquidating and be able to yield some major profits. And that's the way it is. All right, folks. Anyway, we are currently looking right now, as far as Nvidia's price is concerned, you've got some people that are now buying in at the end of the day. I think this is a brave mistake. I think anybody buying in at $1,200 is never going to, they're never going to see their money again. I mean, unless they're day trading this thing, they're never going to see this money again. And remember, there's a 10-for-1 stock split on Nvidia. And if you take a look at the public float, there's 2.36 billion shares in the public float. And each one of those 2.36 billion shares is going to have a 10-for-1 stock split. So for every one share, you're going to have 10 shares, further diluting the public float. So do you think that's going to have a positive impact when it comes to this particular stock? I don't think so. And as I've stated, and I think I've stated this on Twitter, this particular stock, Nvidia, has almost an identical trajectory as Cisco Systems back in the day. And let me go ahead and put the PC shot on that one. I said I keep highlighting the almost identical chart pattern of Nvidia and Cisco on True Capitalist Radio. What triggered the massive sell-off on Cisco was when they split the stock, which is what Nvidia is just about to do. And everyone who bought at the all-time highs never saw their money again. Okay? So this is the chart. All right, this is the chart right now for Nvidia. This is the chart for Cisco. Now, this Business Week article in which it shows that John Chambers, who was the CEO at that time, has a new plan to rule the internet at this particular height level. And as you can see, this Jensen Huang, or whatever the hell his name is, the CEO of Nvidia, was signing some bimbo's tits during this peak right here. So, as you can see, we're probably going to see the same type of chart pattern here until it finally collapses and never comes back again. Never comes back again. Official shekel counter, would it be wise to bet against Nvidia? I'll tell you this, a lot of us in the True Capitalist Radio membership chat room and the inner circle are doing just that. Now, we haven't invested in this ETF. Now, look, I'm not saying anybody should. This is not advice. I'm just enlightening you to the options available if you feel that you're going to see a major contraction in Nvidia. Now, I don't suggest shorting the stock because that's what caused these Wall Street bets idiots to go and buy it, because they saw that there was a lot of people shorting GameStop and AMC, so they encouraged all their Redditor normies to buy it in order to cause a short squeeze, meaning that everybody who's shorting the stock has to cover that short because it's going up so high in price, causing a short squeeze spike, which typically happens. That's a strategy, by the way, if you feel that there's a massive amount of shorts in a stock and you think that they're going to beat the street's expectations or they're doing better than most shorts believe. Those are plays to entertain as well. But back to Nvidia. There is an ETF, an exchange traded fund, in which you can invest in that goes 2x inverse on Nvidia. Okay? And that particular ETF is this one right here, NVD. Now, this is an ETF that shorts Nvidia and goes 2 times the price. So, for instance, if Nvidia is down 1%, that's 1 times 2% that you're going to gain in value on this particular ETF. So I'll be honest with you, this ETF is really inexpensive. And I believe that we're going to see a very big contraction of at least minimum 30 to 40% on this goddamn stock once the over-speculation reckoning, all right, finally comes into play when it comes to this stock. Now, I'm not telling anybody to buy this. I'm just giving everybody the option that if you think, or if you have a feeling, or if you're witnessing a downturn in Nvidia's stock price, this is what you want to do. All right? And this is just for Nvidia. This is not some inverse on like the NASDAQ or the Dow. Those are other ETFs. But I would discourage anybody from shorting. And if you want to bet against Nvidia, there's an ETF for you to do that. As a matter of fact, there's a whole bunch of ETFs you can use when it comes to a variety of different, investment instruments. So anyway, once again, I don't mean to overload people with all this information, but I just feel I have to, considering we just watched that schizoid fucking rambling of this stupid, dumb jerk-off RoaringKitty, which I think is an embarrassment to America. I'll be honest with you. I mean, just imagine that this guy, RoaringKitty, is supposed to be some stock genius that everybody's supposed to admire, and this guy looks like a scuffed Andrew W.C.K., whatever the hell his fucking name is, like some fucking bum off the street, schizoid rambling, spitting out sentence fragments. I mean, at least in the 80s, when the guys that did these scams like Bolsky and all those fucking guys, these guys actually at least appeared like they had some kind of couth. They wore badass suits. You know what I mean? They wore fucking $1,000 shoes. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really flabbergasted about our new elites that we're culminating here. I mean, look at dumbass Mark Zuckerberg. You know, hey, dude, I'm a surfer. Hey, I'm sitting next to Dana White and Trump over here at the goddamn UFC. I think I'm a UFC fighter. And this guy's one of the richest guys in the world. And he's acting like he's some fucking schmuck, that's growing up in the West Coast or some shit. All right? I mean, take a look, with all due respect, Elon Musk and all these other folks that are supposed to be representing our elite system, our elitist businessmen, or our elitist corporations in this country. I mean, they look like some idiot you'd see at a goddamn fucking 7-Eleven buying a hot dog. I mean, I'm sorry. I grew up, in an age when successful men were successful. They dressed accordingly. All right? They dressed in a badass suit. They dressed in some badass threads. They had a badass Rolex watch. All right? They had a decent car. They had some integrity to themselves. Now take a look at this. Take a look. These are the people that are making all this money, and what are they doing with it? They're looking like they just got shitted out of a goddamn hipster catalog on how to be the richest bum-looking collection. Unfucking believable. All right. Anyway, look, I'm kind of done with this show. All right. I mean, I wanted to talk a little bit about some of the things that are happening. I think I should. All right. So I'm just going to randomly talk about things. And one of the things I want to talk about is the unbelievable capitulation by Joe Biden yesterday. And I think this is, something that deserves some kind of talking. Hey, cheers to BN King, man. I'll get to yours in just a second. And thank you very much, man. Cheers to you. But there's something that I actually wanted to discuss here, in which, I lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah, Joe Biden, that's right. Joe Biden yesterday decided to come out and say the following, put the PC shot on. We are not authorizing strikes 200 miles into Russia, and we're not authorizing strikes on Moscow with United States equipment. And I tweeted yesterday, this is a horrible capitulation, and that Joe Biden is showing the world that he has his hand on the chicken switch. Now he has his hand on the chicken switch. Now, why is this important? Because that's exactly the type of capitulation that Vladimir Putin was waiting for. Because right after he did this, guess what happened? All right? Right after goddamn Biden bowed down and say, look, I mean, we authorized the use of American weapons by Ukraine, but not into Moscow and not past 200 miles into the border. Well, after that capitulation, take a look at this. Russian warships, including a nuclear submissile, they're fucking coming over here to the Caribbean. I mean, they're coming here to the Caribbean, for Christ's sake. I mean, we could be at a potential another Russian missile crisis 2.0. You see, had Joe Biden not capitulated, I don't think that Putin would be doing this. Now, because of the capitulation, you've got Russia now saying, oh, look, they don't have the balls. Let's send some of our freighters out there into the Caribbean and claim that it's a, quote, exercise. When in actuality, what they're trying to do is they're going to deliver one of these nuclear subs around Cuba, and that puts a nuclear weapon on our side of the hemisphere that could potentially strike and cause major fucking damage to our country. So I hope that we have some kind of battleships or something to cut these people off, because these Russian ships are supposed to come in sometime next week. And in my opinion, I think that we need to cut them off at the pass. And if we're going to have a confrontation with these pricks, we have it in the middle of the Atlantic. Because we cannot allow, especially some kind of goddamn ship with a nuclear sub, or a sub with a nuclear war-tipped weapon anywhere near our country. Because then that gives Russia unbelievable leverage. And you see, all this happened because goddamn Joe Biden blinked. Because he blinked. Unfucking believable. So that right there, folks, is something that we're going to have to look forward to next week. And we'll see if we're going to have another standoff and another Russian missile crisis. Unfucking believable. All right? Unbelievable. All because Biden said that we didn't authorize American weapons into 200 miles inside the border of Russia. And on top of that, did you hear that he apologized to Zelensky while he was out there doing this Normandy to commemorate D-Day yesterday? He apologized to Zelensky for a months-long congressional holdup in weapons that let Russia advance. And look, I don't think that Biden should be the one apologizing. It's been the Republicans that were the ones holding it up, because for whatever reason, the Republicans, at least how I view it, have now been co-opted by the goddamn fucking Russians. They've been co-opted, for Christ's sake. You got Tucker Carlson out here doing documentaries about how Russia is better than the United States, for Christ's sake. So that's a reason why I'm abstaining from a lot of the elections as it pertains to the Republicans, all right? I am no fan of Russia. And nor do I think that Russia is anything comparable to the United States of America. And Shekel Counter said, I'm a little late today to the show, but did you see Biden make a duty and be whisked away only to make USA look like a joke at the moment? Yes, I saw that. And, you know, I mean, he's an 80-year-old guy. I mean, same with Trump. I mean, we should be having somebody younger run for president, but there's nobody out there. There's nobody out there worth the shit. The guy that we, or at least the GOP, tried to run in the primary, this fucking Vivek Ramaswamy, he sounded like such a disingenuous asshole that ChatGPT sounds more genuine than he. So this is where we're at this point, and I think that we look pretty weak now that we've went back on the so-called use of American weapons by Ukraine inside the borders of Russia. So not looking very good for us, I'll be honest with you right now. All right? So anyway, I don't know what else to say here. I did want to have a True Capitalist Radio today, and the reasoning was to watch this RoaringKitty situation, and I think it was very underwhelming, and I think that most people that follow this prick looked at it the same way. Let's take a look at GameStop's current price here. Put the PC shot on. We've got GameStop right now at $28.54. It is down 38.70%. It looks like it's halted again. No, here we go. Here we go again. Let's see where it goes. All right, it's down 38, almost 40%. And look, I'll tell you something right now, folks. All right, no one should have invested in these stocks whatsoever. None of these people. There is no reason. That's why in this ridiculous live stream by RoaringKitty, he was trying to mumble and jumble a whole bunch of legalese in order to use in a future trial. And he kept saying that, hey, you should have known the risks. Hey, you could possibly lose everything. Hey, I mean, he obviously put a point of emphasis on that. And the only reason he would say that is because he knows he's going to have to use those words in court. And I'm telling you right now, I think everybody should sell off on GameStop because, first of all, they just reported shitty-ass earnings. I don't even know why you're buying this crap. Secondly, they're going to dilute the already 268 million public float of shares of this damn stock. They're going to dilute it by another 75 million. So it doesn't look good for any prospects of growth in this stock. So why anybody is still buying it, I have no idea. If you don't want to lose all your money, sell this goddamn ridiculous dying stock and let it go on its merry way into the realm of nether stocks. All right? And moreover, I mean, we all saw the positions of RoaringKitty. One of his major positions I saw was a 5 million share position, I think it was, at about $23 or $21. All right? So I think that everybody should sell their shit off in order for this damn thing to go into the teens so that this fucking stupid moron is in the negative. All right? There should be no reason why this stock is even at this price. This is a dying stock. It should be left to die. But no. You idiots believe some scuffed Andrew W.K., who sounds like Chris Chan, who sounds like he's probably a Woody Allen movie enjoyer, manipulate you into believing that this dying stock was going to be the savior of your financial future. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, man. All right? And I'll tell you this right now. This is a dying fucking company. And as he stated in the live stream, he said, right now, it's the transitional phase. And he's not talking about him being a tranny. He's talking about the transitional phase of GameStop in which it's got to change its whole business model. It's got to change its whole business model, and it's not going to be able to. Because how the fuck are you going to change your business model from selling games at physical locations to what? To what? I mean, even dumbass RoaringKitty admitted that there's no plan by the damn company. And it's been years. I mean, it's been years since the damn company has been able to sell off a lot of their insider shares to raise capital, and they haven't done anything with it. Because they're not going to, you morons. The reason that they're going to sell another 75 million shares, the reason that they sold off almost 1 billion shares 2 weeks ago is because these executives are going to balloon parachute their way out of the company while it's dying. And let me tell you, you made it happen, and it's your money that they're putting in their pocket. It's your money because you got manipulated by some fucking idiot that doesn't even know whether he's coming or going, who doesn't even have the vernacular to articulate what the fuck he's thinking as it relates to his, quote, positions, the stock market, any of that shit. You people are idiots, all right? And look, anybody who lost money in GameStop, I'm lolling at you right now, all right? I'm laughing my fucking ass off at you because you deserve it. And I hope that it hurts. I hope that it prevents you from fucking paying your rent. I hope it prevents you from buying school clothes for your fucking children. I hope that it hurts because you're a fucking stupid moron, all right? And no one, and I repeat, no one should feel sorry for any of these people. If they come out and say, I lost everything on GameStop and AMC, you should fucking spit in their face and say, here's a tip for some extra, here's a little tip for that extra there, you little fucking fruit bowl. and trolling the interwebs with a $5 Rumble rant. If they're putting money in my pocket, or if they're putting my money in their pocket, whose money is going into mine? Well, I don't know. I mean, if you got in at the beginning of this particular pump, as you saw, the other position that Roaring Kitty had was he bought an initial, I think, 100,000 shares, I guess, at like $5. And then somehow he got enough money to be able to buy 5 million shares at $21. And that's the position that's giving him the big $350 million value. And that's why I'm telling each and every one of you, all right, don't let this fucking stupid goofball be rich on your money. Sell this fucking stock, you stupid jerks, all right? I mean, what are you proving by continuing to buy this stock, you morons? You're not sticking it to the hedgies, you idiot, all right? You're not doing anything except hurt for your financial self. This shit is never going to go up to $100. This shit's never going to go up to $75. You people are going to hold a bag to a dying company, and it ain't going to be worth dick. It's one thing if you buy a company and you buy it at the wrong price, and you have to wait. You have to hold the bag. You got to wait a year, maybe 2 years, 3 years, and then it either comes back to the value or exceeds the value, and you finally profit. This ain't going to happen to this stock. This is a fucking dying-ass company. And anybody who is sitting here and actually thinking that this is going to be profitable, you're a fucking stupid jerk-off, all right? You're a dumbass who probably sucks dick for Chuck E. Cheese coins and shit. You're an idiot. You're a fucking idiot. And anybody who disagrees with me, you're probably some stupid fucking Hillary Clinton bedpan changing, used condom sucking, rose-butted asshole having, taint tonguing, blue ball blowing piece of fucking stupid no money having trash. So sit there and shut up. And what is this? We got feminist socialists. It's going up while you're talking shit. Oh, great. Oh, now it's down from 40% down to 35% down. Yay, spaghetti. Why don't you sit there and shut up and eat a pink taco, you dumb feminist socialist jerk nut, all right? Jesus Christ, you're copium right there. I'm sure you probably got a position at $60 in this stupid fucking goddamn company. You deserve to lose your money. You deserve it. And look at this, Menno Ray. I got into GME before the hype and sold at the peak. It made me $20 off a bunch of liberals. I did the same thing to Doge. Well, that's what you're supposed to do. But guess what, Menno Ray? Most idiots held. Most idiots held because they're morons. All right? If you put them and their fucking families together, they might have enough intelligence to tie their goddamn shoe. And that's most of the people that are invested in these dumbass dying companies. Once again, these are dying fucking companies. They're never coming back. They're in massive amounts of debt. They're using your money in order to sell off so that they can give themselves a balloon payment out of the company on your money. You're a fucking bunch of jerkasses, all right? And you deserve to lose your money. Anyway, with that being said, folks, I think that should conclude this very special Baller Friday edition of the True Capitalist Radio Show. And before I go, I do want to say what's up to the folks that just did some donations on Buy Me a Coffee. So let me go ahead and do those now. And once again, before I do want to reiterate, join the True Capitalist Radio membership today. We had a great conversation last night. And many of the folks can allude to the fact that I talked about how all this was going to happen today. I talked about how all this was going to happen today. And we had a very good discussion about a whole array of different subject matters. It is a serious chat. There's no internet drama. There's no internet blood sports. None of that bullshit. Pure politics, pure finance, and that sort of thing. And we got Urinator, can I sniff your chair? Are you kidding me for this Rumble rant? An official shekel counter, no totally useless news today? Well, hold on, let's see what kind of useless news that we can find, all right? All right, how about, oh yeah, this is some good useless news. Take a look at this, put the PC shot on. Teens are sticking with e-bikes, even when they're old enough to drive. Aw, you want to know why? Because kids are fucking lazy, all right? You know, I know a lot of people who have teenagers, all right, and they've bought them cars in order for them to drive, and yet they're too lazy to go out and get a goddamn driver's license by going to driver's ed. All right? I mean, they're too fucking lazy. So what is providing the alternative? An e-bike. Oh, Jesus Christ. Just imagine going up to a date in an e-bike, for heaven's sake. You know what I mean? Jesus Christ. I would not let my daughter go with some schmuck on a fucking e-bike. I was like, well, you can't get a goddamn... How old are you? I'm 17, sir. How come you're not driving? I didn't go to driver's ed. I plan on doing it, but I said... Well, what the fuck is your problem? What the fuck is your problem? So once again, this is what kids are doing. The new e-bike is now the new chic thing to travel on, which I don't even know what to say about that. And fuck you, Puerto Rican prostate puncher over there at Rumble Rant. All right? All of you people that are saying that the True Capitalist Radio membership is a safe space, you can continue to say it all you want to, all right? Just because you're a goddamn sick troll that likes to harass people on the internet and like to make people's lives miserable, for Christ's sake, doesn't mean that this goddamn chat room has to oblige that. And it ain't gonna. It ain't gonna. Anyway, once again, if you'd like to keep this damn show troll-free, please consider hooking it up with the True Capitalist Radio membership. All right? I don't know if I'm going to have a ghost show tonight. All right? I don't know yet. I might. I don't know yet. But if not, I'm going to be kicking it in here. All right? So consider hooking it up with the show. Cheers to the Northern Yankee. And as a matter of fact, let me go ahead and refresh so we can get the Northern Yankees donation. Anyway, Mr. BN King, your stream is better than Roaring Kitty's. Great commentary, insights, then a cringe rambling nonsense. Thank you for the show, Ghost, and have a happy Baller Friday. Cheers, baby, cheers. Well, thank you very much, BN King. Thank you for listening, and I appreciate your words of encouragement, man. Cheers to you. And we've got the Northern Yankee. One last shout out before you go. I hope to see you later on the Ghost Show. Cheers, baby, cheers. I'm going to try to. All right, let's see what happens. All right. I got to still go conduct myself on this Baller Friday. I've got to go to one of my businesses. I've got to go eat some late lunch with the wife. I've got to do some things around my home. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to see what happens. All right. We'll see what happens. But I appreciate you all chilling here with me on the True Capitalist Radio Show this morning into this afternoon. Once again, we had just seen the Roaring Kitty live stream, which was absolutely a letdown on so many levels. And moreover, it was an embarrassment, if you want my personal opinion. Let's go ahead and look back at GameStop here. GameStop, once again, $29.44 right now. Well, actually, it just went down to $29.11. Currently, it's down almost 40%. All right. When Roaring Kitty started talking, it was down at around 12%, 13%. Then this idiot started talking and continued to yap, and lower and lower and lower this stupid stock went. And let me tell you, I think that he anticipated that everyone was going to buy in once he did this stupid live stream, which it did the complete opposite. And you could tell on his demeanor and what he was saying that things didn't go as planned. Things didn't go as planned. And what's going on to Capitalist Squirrel? And by the way, Megamax578, you could probably do it Sunday or Tuesday. Take a break, bro. Look at Megamax, man, hooking it up and telling me, man, calm your ass down. You're going full throttle. I mean, do it at least Sunday or Tuesday. Well, I appreciate that, Megamax, man. Cheers to you. I appreciate it. You're usually a trolly son of a bitch, but thank you very much. And hold on, we got to get to another dono that just came in. I think it was, who the hell did this? All right, let's go ahead and take it. Let's Capitalist Squirrel again. Put the PC shot on. Happy Baller Friday. Also, dear Californians, do not move to Arizona. You have the worst driving habits. Well, yeah, no shit, dude. I mean, isn't Vegan Patriot, driving on? Anyway, I shouldn't even be naming names out here, but thank you very much there, Capitalist Squirrel. Cheers to you, and thank you for listening in. And thank everybody for listening in on, once again, this very special edition of True Capitalist Radio, Baller Friday. Once again, it was a Roaring Kitty viewing party, and it was very underwhelming. Once again, let's just take a look at the GameStop price again. $28.48. Once again, almost down 40%. And if you're still holding this damn stock, you're a jerk off.
I'd buy
You're
that
an
for
absolute
$1.
jerk off. And there's Scuff Pan. Happy Baller Friday, and I hope you're having a good day. Well, it ain't horrible, I'll tell you that, but it was a little cringe watching that goddamn Roaring Kitty. It was a little cringe watching that guy. And when I was watching him, once again, I have to think, this is the guy that convinced all these Reddit normies to go out and burn money on these stupid dying companies? I just can't believe it. I mean, I was expecting to hear some shyster, some double talker, some fucking guy that's like, linguistically sesquipedalian, if I could use a terminology in a technical sense. Instead, I saw some broken fucking sentence, Chris Chan sounding fucking scuffed loser with a horrible Boston accent on top of it. Yeah, what are you talking about over there? You're talking about over there. I'm gonna go to the car. I'm gonna go drink me some pop. Which was very, I didn't really expect that. Let's just put it that way. I've never heard this idiot talk, so I certainly did not expect what the hell I was listening to and what I was watching today. And by the way, now we've got GameStop down above 40%. It is now down 40.19%. And I'm telling you, if you know what's good for you, you'd get out of here. And if you want to do something valiant, after seeing the duping delight and the smiling and the gloating by Roaring Kitty on that ridiculous stream, I think everybody should sell until GameStop is $5. So that this fucking idiot Roaring Kitty loses his ass and still has to suffer the consequences of the pump and dump that he's going to be investigated for either by his state of Massachusetts or the feds. All right, so that's what I think. All right, that's what I think should happen. And let me tell you, if you want to stick it to the man, sell GameStop. You want to stick it to that jerk off that was out there laughing and smiling and duping delight because he took your money, sell off now. And let's see how fucking smiley he'll be when this damn GameStop is under $5. All right, this is a dying company. Nobody should even be buying this shit to begin with. Anyway, folks, let me go ahead and wind it down. I do want to say thank you very much for tuning in with me. We got folks that are tuning in on a variety of different streams. We've got folks on X, believe it or not. How many people are on X? Because we usually have most of the people that listen to us on X. We've got 484 people listening on X. Put the PC shot on. I want to say cheers to each and every one of you. And guess what? Let's do some shout-outs. How about that before I go? Let me do some shout-outs. And I'd like everybody, I'm going to retweet this on my own shit. I'm going to retweet this. I'd like everybody to retweet the tweet I just retweeted. I hope Roaring Kitty plays this on his live stream. And by the way, here it is. I wrote him a song. Here it is. Play it. I wrote him a song.
They took your money and coerced ways. Fooled all the normies on red ways. My life sucks is what they all said. Now they're behind a dumpster, giving head. Wall Street bats for prison, Roaring Kitty for prison. Pump and dump took everyone's money, now assume the position. Match out meaning blessings for all the time.
All right.
Full anecdotes with nostalgia is not that hard. GameStop as an investment is very funny.
All right. Retweet. All right, thank you. Retweet this tweet right now, and I will give you a shout-out live right here on the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, all right? Let's go ahead. Retweet this tweet. I'll give you a shout-out live, all right? All right, and for all those that don't know my Twitter account or X account, it is The Ghost Report, all right? All one word, no underscores, The Ghost Report. All right, and go down and retweet this tweet right here. I hope Roaring Kitty plays this on his live stream. If you retweet this, I will give you a shout-out live right here on the broadcast. All right, so let's go ahead and do it. Let's see who we got here. We've got Captain Cheesecake. I'm not going to say that, asshole. Muscle Car, Capitalist Squirrel. Cheers to Capitalist Squirrel. We got Dakoff P, Baka Survivor, Paka Taco, Roaring Pookie, Viking Kyle 444, I'm not going to say that name, eating a lot of tacos in Virga. We got 02 Hero, Flutterbug. I'm not going to say that either, you asshole. TCR equals 3-hour edging session, whatever that means. We got a Slime F41. We got King of Bugs, Mr. BN King. And, me. I retweeted my own shit. So you see if we got anybody else. We got Jason Alban De Leon, the lazy dude, 5-finger prostate punch, some guy named 88, JDT, Marco YOLO, Metallica 00, and there's Count Binface running for mayor, I believe, of London. We got Nero 649, Sapphire Dreamer. Anybody else? We got Diaper Capitalist, really, asshole. We got Jag Deluxe Ray, X Drang, and I think that's about it. That's about it. Anyway, cheers to everybody out there who retweeted that. And let's hope that RoaringKitty sees that damn song. And hopefully he gets the hint that, hey, bro, you're not going to get off scot-free, all right? Just because you tried to ramble a whole bunch of legalese on your stupid little fucking stream, all right? You convinced a lot of normie idiots to go and buy dying companies, and you showed off your positions as if you were proud of it and laughing your ass off in their faces because of it. So if you think, RoaringKitty, that you're going to get off scot-free, you've got another thing coming. And that goes for the rest of you Wall Street bits. Excuse me. Well, I did mean that Wall Street bitch, but Wall Street bets financial terrorist. Because that's what you are. And that's exactly what Wall Street Bets is. And that's exactly what RoaringKitty is. They are financial terrorists. And if they don't go to jail for the crap that they've done, then it's open season for almost any goddamn social media influencer to go out there and pump and dump any stock at will. They, and I'm talking about the authorities, the SEC and everybody else, has allowed this Wall Street Bet shit to go on for too long. They first started doing this shit in 2021. It is now 2024, and this shit is continuing on. What is the problem? I mean, anybody who has seen the movie Wall Street, I'm talking the first one, Bud Fox went to prison for a fraction of what the hell RoaringKitty and Wall Street Bets have done. What the fuck is the holdup? I mean, part of me believes that the feds are allowing Wall Street Bets and RoaringKitty to go ahead and accumulate all this money with these pumps in order for them to confiscate it and just keep it for the government. That's the only thing I can deduce. Because I certainly don't understand why no authority is preventing what the fuck we're seeing from happening. And what is this, the one big noob? No way, you're still ranting about, dude, shut up, all right? You see this crap right here? All these stupid damn troll donations and shit. Yeah, you see, this is why I don't want to do a damn ghost show tonight, man. I was hoping that you idiots would have some appreciation and understand that I'm trying to convey some serious subject matters on this broadcast. And if you could please refrain from going out and attempting to try to facilitate some stupid goddamn troll crap on this serious show. But no, every time that I try to make a deal with you fucking trolls and say, look, I'll do a damn ghost show, just stop trolling the True Capitalist Radio Show. It's a serious damn show, you moron. It's a serious damn show. And by the way, I'd like for everybody to spread this show across the internets and throughout the world, all right? Because, you know, nobody likes to promote this show because we're dangerous, baby, in more ways than one. One more time at GameStop. GameStop, once again, down almost 40%, under 30. Just imagine the schmucks this morning that purchased this damn thing in the pre-market at $60+. I mean, they've lost more than half of their investment in little less than a day. Huh? And that's why RoaringKitty today was like, look, you could lose everything. You could lose some money. You could do this. Yeah, trying to fucking do some legalese in order for him to prevent himself from going to jail. Anyway, we got the official shekel counter who said, I appreciate your show, Ghost. Keep up the good work and cheers, baby, cheers. Well, thank you very much, and I appreciate it. And once again, I just want to reiterate, if everybody can consider keeping this goddamn show troll-free. Because by God, I mean, we need serious people. Because if not, I'm probably going to have to bring back text-to-speech or some shit, and I don't want to do that. So if you could consider, please, joining the True Capitalist Radio membership. All right. If you join for the $25 membership, I'll send you a free autograph of yours truly. But please consider it. All right. I'm just saying that we can't let the trolls win. All right. We cannot let the trolls win. What is this? Urinator. I'm a machine, but doesn't want to get donations while watching videos, by the way. What the hell are you talking about? What are you talking about, Urinator? Anyway, folks, I am out of here. I've been on here for about 2 hours and 8 minutes. Let's see what happens tonight. I mean, if I don't do a ghost show tonight, it will be on Sunday. But I'm really going to try to conjure up the energy to try to do one tonight. I'm going to really try to do it, all right? Anyway, thank you all for tuning in with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. Spread the word about the True Capitalist Radio Show because it is a serious show. The ghost show tonight, if I do have it tonight, it is a tomfoolery show. It is nothing like what you're hearing today. So just keep that in mind, all right? So with that being said, thank you all for tuning in with me. I'm going to get the hell out of here. Happy Baller Friday to everybody out here who is listening to the broadcast. I'm out of here.